Hey everybody, this is Ryan. We're going to go over Glycerine by Bush. Sounds like this. Do 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 do. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine, glycerine. A lot of really great things about this riff. We've got many different ways to play the same chord progression. We're learning a what I call a millennial strum pattern, which is really common in a lot of songs that I'll do in music therapy contexts. We're learning about palm mute strumming with that. We've got some grungy jazz chords, and then we also have some like funk guitar stuff at the end. So let's dive right into it. We have to start with an F power chord. So that's first finger, first fret on the low E, ring finger, third fret on the A, and pinky, third fret on the D. And then your first finger is just lightly touching the bottom three strings, but not barring them, just lightly touching them. After that, then we're gonna move up 2 frets and then down a set of strings, and that's gonna take us to our C power chord. It's 3-5-5, the same shape as F, pretty much, and you're gonna lay your first finger flat so that way you can try to mute this low E string. And you're still not barring, at least not yet. Then you're gonna freeze your fingers and move over to the right 2 frets. And now this is your D power chord, so we have 5-7-7 right here. And then after that, you're gonna freeze your fingers and move all the way down to the first fret to play your B flat. It's 1-3-3, and we are still muting the low E string and still muting the bottom 2 strings. Now let's use the F power chord and let's go over that millennial strum pattern. So it goes like this. So it starts with a strum, and then 2 palm mutes, and then a strum, and then 2 palm mutes, and then a strum, and then 1 palm mute. It's a dotted quarter, quarter type of rhythm. So let's play that strum pattern very slowly, like that. Let's go. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you're going to use this strum pattern for most of the song. With this song, you can get away with just what I've taught you so far. You don't have to learn any of this other stuff that's afterwards. Everything else afterwards is just ornamentation type things to the song. And to make the song sound more authentic, and it's cool to know. So first thing we're gonna go over is this different F chord. I call this an F fun bar chord. It's basically the F power chord, but you take your middle finger and you put it on the 2nd fret of the G. And it's fun because you're not barring, so this is a much easier bar chord to play than your typical bar chord. And you can take this shape and move it around. So this is F, this is A flat, this is B flat, and all of a sudden those chords are a lot easier to play, which is why they're fun. So we have this. Then we're moving to our C sus2, which is a C power chord, so 3-5-5, but now you are gonna bar across the bottom 2 strings, and you're still muting the low E. Now even as a guitar player, like my strings still are kind of buzzy, and this guitar has been set up, so what I have to do to play, bar chords like this is take my middle finger and I lay it across or on top of my first finger, and then that helps push it down. So that way I can get these strings to ring out. If your strings sound buzzy, I mean, that's just grunge anyway, so don't even worry about it. And the thumb placement for these chords are really important, for these bar chords are really important too. So I put where it works for me is I put my thumb right under the first finger and kind of like angled in the middle of the neck. So that way I can get it to work out really well. If it's here, I can still make it work, but it's much less comfortable than putting it right here. And then we're gonna take this shape, we're gonna lift off the bar, slide up 2 frets, and then play the same thing, but now it's a D sus2. So that's 5, 7, 7, 5, 5. And then we're going to do the same thing where we lift off the bar, and we're going to move all the way down to the 1st fret, and then press the bar down. And then this is our B flat sus2. And you can see that my middle finger is actually helping also mute the low E string here. There's lots of tips for like how to play bar chords. Some people suggest, try using the bony part of your finger because it's hard, so that part will work well to push against the strings. That works really well. I don't like try to do that or anything. I just lay it down flat and then I kind of lean the weight a little bit more towards that side. That seems to help a lot. And then again, having my middle finger help push down helps with these bar chords a ton. So the last thing that we're going to look at is the Glycerine part with the funk guitar stuff. So we've got sounds like this. And honestly, you can make up whatever strum pattern you want to in this part, as long as it's got like some 16th note dead notes in there. Sounds fine. But that part goes like this: 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 E and so let's try it super slow together. We're gonna go from the C sus2 to the B flat sus2. So let's try it. Here we go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and let's do it one more time. Here we go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and sometimes I like to play that part like this. So the way that I do that is, instead of doing that very first B flat sus2, I trade that out for like 2 16th notes. That just feels better for me. Like that. So anyway, that is the tutorial for Glycerine by Bush, and I will see y'all in the practice video.